Week 7 of the fall season begins today. On Mondays, we like to catch up with your AD and get the latest on the Lebanon Warriors. Keith Pantling, how are we doing this morning?
Awesome as always. Another Monday, great weekend. Weather's still good, knock on wood, and we have a very, very, very busy week here in the middle of the season. So
very busy week. Personally, we're supposed to get some rain on Wednesday, and my yard will be very pleased with that. So, but other than that, as long as it's out by Friday, we'll be good to go.
Yep.
Let's go inside to the gym. Let's start with girls volleyball to start this week's show off. Nice win on
4
Thursday.
games this week, Rob. They got 4 this week. Very busy week. So they have Winton Woods this evening on Monday, Tuesday at West Claremont. Thursday they'll host Loveland, and then Saturday Fenwick, who's a traditionally strong Division II program. So that's here on campus. So 3 home matches, but 4 on the week. They're doing some awesome stuff. Last week, I wanted to give a shout out to Lily Bolin, who got career assist number 2063, which puts her in first place, obviously, and counting as we continue here. But that's a school record. She's been a great, leader for the program and great model of consistency for the past few years as the setter there. So congrats to Lily. And 4 big matches this week, 8-4 or 9-4 on the year. So continue to shoot for that 18 to 20 win season that we traditionally have here as a volleyball program.
Yeah, get them ready as tournament time's just a few weeks away, and get that grind out this week. And best of luck to them this week. Some nice challenges, but it's almost tournament time and time to get things rolling. So let's switch over to the hard court. Let's go girls tennis. Looks like some other nice weather this week, except for Wednesday, I believe. But we're starting to get into tournament time for tennis.
They're gearing up, and then Saturday they were in the Greater Cincinnati Tennis Coaches Association, the Coaches Classic, which is a great event out in Forest Hills District, and they won the Flight G. So that's something we haven't done in a while. Bring home some hardware for the tennis program. So coach is really excited. And as you mentioned, they're gearing up for the postseason. So I think they have 3 or 4 matches this week between JV and varsity. And it's almost sectional time. We go north to Centerville. So,
Keith, one of the things I wanted to ask you, you were talking early on in our shows about girls tennis, and they're coming along. Is the strong competition in the league is what kind of drives that desire to improve and compete within the league? Because it's been fun to watch the girls tennis team from Lebanon just get better and better each week.
Yeah, as I mentioned, we're not a traditional tennis community, if you will.
Right.
Whereas, as I said, Milford has an indoor facility, or you go over on the east side of Cincinnati, and there's just all those indoor opportunities, and kids may pick up a racket at a really young age. So it's kind of like just kind of a homegrown thing where Coach Zembeck has just, kind of trusted the process, right? Get kids interested when they come out, help develop them, use the JV program to do that. And then I think as you get some players that, improve and find success, that festers into and kind of creates a culture of, just competition amongst the kids practicing every day.
Right.
So someone like Eden Chin, who had some success as a freshman and sophomore, who's now a senior, has kind of, that's permeated amongst the girls to kind of just improve that standard at which we compete. And then, those, going into those competitions against those really good programs, you can either sink or swim, right? And so they're going to keep trying to compete every day. So it's been a really, really, fun to watch that program kind of evolve.
Yeah, it's been really fun to watch as the season's gone on. Best of luck to them as they get into tournament play here shortly. Let's switch over to the pitch. Let's go girls soccer. And let's see, we had looks like we had a big win on Thursday against Walnut inside the league. Tuesday, travel to Kings. Saturday, host Fairmont. So in a couple more weeks, and they'll be in tournament play as well.
Yeah, fun week for girls soccer. Kind of got off to a slow start, found their groove there, and now certainly excited for this week. Kings is one that the girls always get up for. And then Saturday night is actually their senior night when we host Fairfield. Junior Kylie Bruce has 10 goals, 22 points on the season, and is up there in a lot of the categories in terms of the league. Sophomore Peyton Briggs with 59 saves. And then Maisie Monroe, man, I love watching her play. She's just so quick and great with the ball. And Abby Triska kind of anchoring our back end. So they're doing some awesome things. Looking forward to this week, and obviously senior night on Saturday for them.
Yeah, great. Switching over to boys, 6-4-2, having an awesome season. This week, host league rival Kings, and then travel to Turpin. So nope, that's next week. I'm sorry, just Kings on the schedule for this week, it looks like.
Yeah, they had 3 games last week, and then now they kind of get a little bit of a breather here with just Kings on Thursday. So that'll be a huge one. We're hoping a lot of people come out and support them for that. Again, as you mentioned, 6-4-2, having a great season. It'd be really nice to get people out and support that game. Obviously a big one with Kings that has some bragging rights here in our neck of the woods coming up on Thursday. So yeah, junior Max Walker, you hear his name a lot. He's having tremendous success. And then senior Braden Pearson in goal is up near the top in almost every goaltending category in the league. So they're doing some great things. Just speaking with so many of the players and the amount of fun that they're having, their love for the game, their just being prepared for every match that they go into, and their belief that they can win any match has been really, really cool to see. So looking forward to see them kind of get into the postseason here. We go north for soccer, so we go up and play a lot of the Dayton schools in the postseason, and we'll see what we can do. Yeah,
good luck to them. That's going to be a fun run to follow, that's for sure. Switching over to the links, let's go girls golf first. Had the ECC championship at the end of last week. This week, today, that looks like they're at the Lakota East Invitational, a duel with Lakota East Wednesday, and then Always Tough Anderson on Thursday, and then tournament time.
Yeah, so the girls pulled it out. They won the postseason event, which we believe may be the first in school history that they won a conference event. So we finished 1-2. Freshman, yeah. Olivia Donovan there finished second at just a couple over par. And then Riley Johnson, senior, who's been a staple for the program and, returning ECC Player of the Year, won that match. So we had a tremendous score and ended up winning that. We came in second in the preseason event to Anderson. So both us and Anderson are undefeated and will square off Thursday for a chance at an ECC title. So proud of that program and everything that's going on. So pretty consistent, right? We got a senior up near the top, a freshman, and then Anna Spar and Lindsay Donahue and all of them in between are just doing a great job, all pulling their weight. It takes all 4 or 5 for team golf to be successful. So yes, really cool to see, and we'll make a nice push in the postseason.
Yeah, awesome. Switching over to boys, looks like boys have a busy week. Tuesday, a duel with Lakota West. Wednesday, a league match duel with Walnut, and then heading to Shaker Run against Springboro, and then it's tournament time. So they're staying busy right until tournament time.
Yep, and I love what Coach does with their schedule. You mentioned Lakota, and then Springboro getting ready for the postseason, and he goes out and plays the best and gets them ready to go. So it's crunch time now. We're heading to the sectional next week already. So
yeah. Can't believe it. I mean, we're just in week 7 of except for girls tennis and golf, and they're wrapping things up going to tournament time. So let's go over to the gridiron. Best of luck to the golf teams this week. Gridiron, boy, you got a nice grinder on Friday against the Turpin Spartans, 14-11. That's a nice league win.
Yeah, it was. I didn't get to watch a ton of it. Just running the events on Friday night, you try to get over to the sideline as much as possible. But Turpin, we knew coming in that they were just going to, scratch and claw and, give us everything that we could handle. So couple drives stalled where we thought we were probably going to score more than 14 points. But I thought it was good to be in a close game, talking with some of the coaches afterwards to eke out a win and then have to kind of perform like that under pressure late in a close game was probably good for our kids in the long run. So as we've talked about on here before, there's no resting here in the ECC. So We go off to West Claremont, who is 3-3, and then turn around and host Kings the following week. So they'll just keep chopping wood.
Yeah, I have to travel to West Claremont on Friday, 7 p.m. Support the Warriors as they head over to the east side and another ECC tough battle. Let's end this week's show with cross country, Keith. Looks like last week, I see the Princeton, the Princeton invite on Saturday. How did that go at Landmark Christian?
They performed well. So it was a really beautiful day to race. Right now we have Calvin and Nate Cochran, Calvin Kilgallen, senior, and Nate Cochran, both in the top 10 in the ECC. We have 5 runners in the top 21. And then on the girls' side, Alina and Hannah are both in the top 10 in the league, and we have 6 in the top 35. So, we're improving every week. They're going to head to Louisville this week in an elite tournament there down at Tom Sawyer State Park, I believe it is. And then turn around and we host the ECC here on campus that following week. So it's postseason time. They're doing some great stuff, and it's a great time for that running program.
Yeah, that's great. So you guys actually host 2 cross country events in a season. So that's impressive, because it's a monumental effort just to have one. So, and then you guys have the ECC.
Yeah, we kind of call this one the little brother, because the other one we have about 35 schools and 2,000 racers, and now our conference is only 10 schools, so it's kind of like a little mini race, but it still takes a ton of work to get the course ready and all those things, and a lot of people have to help pull their weight to make it happen. So you're absolutely right.
I'm sure the league is very appreciative that you guys host that, because that is a monumental task. I saw what St. Xavier did this weekend for their invitational, all the things that it's not the day of, the morning of. I mean, it takes days to get that together, if not longer.
Yeah, we have a great staff, great tournament director in Adam Hibbard, and they do an awesome job. We meet pretty regularly to go over the meticulous details and prep and planning, but it ends up, the race goes on, and no one sees kind of the behind the scenes things that may have gone wrong, but it ends up being a great event every time we host.
Awesome. Well, best of luck to all the Warriors this week. It is a busy week, as you said at the beginning of the show. I appreciate your time, Keith. We'll touch base this time next week to recap all these events and talk about the week ahead. But best of luck to everything, and have a great week.
You got it, Rob. See you in October.
Thanks. Take care.